Hey friends, welcome to my very first video. I'm here in behalf of the science and I want to spread knowledge as much as I could, especially for JEE aspirants, as I am too. So let's get on with physics with the very first topic, vectors. So for the beginners, I must say they must ask what is a vector. So vector is a ray which has an equivalent magnitude and direction. So I say this is a bar. Vector is represented in bars. So this is a bar, another vector, b bar, and so on. So if you are a JEE aspirant, then I must say that please don't give much attention on this topic. I've analyzed JEE very much, and I can tell you, in JEE mains or even in IIT JEE or JEE advanced as we call it now, from last 20 years none of the question comes from the vector. But then too, I must teach you the basics. So in vectors, at first, what is the resultant? The resultant vectors can be represented in the form of triangle law. So let me explain you the triangle law. The triangle law says that if suppose it is a vector A in a specific direction, suppose this is a vector B in this direction, and if they are joining, we must join these two vectors such that the B bar is joining the tail of A bar. Then the line that goes from the head of A bar to the tail of B bar, that is C bar, is the resultant vector. And now let me tell you that the resultant vector's magnitude is mod of C. You have to remember this formula. Mod of C is under root of A square plus B square plus or minus 2AB cos theta, where theta is the angle made between the two vectors A and B, of course. So this is the magnitude of the resultant vector. And now in the Cartesian space in the vectors, you must say that there are three axes. Of course, if you know that rather than x-axis and y-axis, there is a three-dimensional axis, that is z-axis too. So in vector form, you will study it in maths. I'll make another video in maths vectors. So but in physics, you have to just learn that x is called as I cap, y is called as j cap, and z is called as k cap. So vectors are represents, like suppose there is a vector who is making an angle magnitude with x-axis as 1, with y-axis suppose 2, and with z-axis 3. Then we can represent this vector as a bar is equals to 1 into I cap plus 2 into j cap plus 3 into k cap, as 1 is with x, 2 with y, and 3 with z. And magnitude of this vector can be represented by under root of x square plus y square plus z square, where this is x, this is y, and this is z. Any normal vector is represented in xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, and this is the magnitude. Alright, now let me tell you another concept, that is okay, now see here, if there are two axes, x-axis and y-axis, and this is a vector a bar, and if I want to convert this vector in a unit vector, that is I want to convert it into a cap, that is this vector should be only one magnitude, but it should represent the direction as it is. The formula for that is a cap is equals to a bar, that is its original vectorial form divided by its magnitude. So a bar can be detected in xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, so is equals to 1 upon mod of a into xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So this is actually the unit form of the vector. And now let us go to the angles. Alright, angles made by vectors. So now suppose in the Cartesian space, that is in x, y and z, there is a vector that is OA equals to OA bar, making angle alpha with x-axis, beta with y-axis, and I'm say gamma with z-axis. Then remember this, that always cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equals to 1 is always unity. Remember, you don't have to understand the derivation, as it's not much important, never asked in JEE. And cos of alpha, now suppose this vector OA bar is equals to A1 I cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap. Suppose this is a vector, then cos of alpha is equals to A1 upon modulus of A, that is OA bar, the length of OA bar. Similarly, cos of beta is equals to A2 upon mod of A, and cos square gamma is equals to A3 upon mod of A, where A1, A2, A3 are the x, y, z components of the vectors. Alright, now let's recall everything. A vector, that is two lines. Now a triangle law of vector, if two vectors try to form the triangle, two sides of the triangle, then third side is its resultant vector. Similarly, in the form of polygon, so if vector forms the n sides of polygon, then its resultant side will be, then its remaining side will be its resultant. The magnitude of resultant under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. And vector has x-axis, y-axis and z-axis for the beginners, represented in xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. And any of the unit vector can be represented in a bar upon mod of a. And angles made by the vector, if alpha with x, beta with y and gamma with z, then remember cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is always unity, and the magnitudes of angles. Vector is not over. I will be coming with the next video telling about the dot product and the cross product of the vector. That's the most important part that you must learn even in mathematics. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and let me know how it was so that I can make further videos and changes as you like. Please do subscribe and comment in the comment box. Thank you very much.